The brief path of the Alexander's trip is a yacht cruise along the coast of Turkey.
I've just come back from leading a tour to Albania. It's something I've done half a dozen times now.
The Egypt Uncovered tour begins in the Nile Valley, travelling to sites which most people don't really get to see very often.
What is the wow factor for my first time visiting that area? It has everything I love: blue water, a kind of rocky, almost desert landscape.
To sit on top of a huge sand dune out in the middle of nowhere with nothing but our group around, and to watch the sun slowly disappear into the west is an amazing experience.
The kind of people who sign up for these tours, they've read the brochure, they know it's going to be a guided tour and a cultural tour. They're not going there for the shopping, they're not going there for the beach.
Even if they've been to, say, this site before, being there with a trip scholar makes it a completely different experience.
People don't sign up casually, they sign up because they're intrigued.
They have read up, they are interested, and it does become a discussion with other learned individuals, regardless of what field they come from. So the questions that you can get can be very helpful to your own research because they're asking something you didn't think about.
I think the trip scholar's chief function is to provide an expert's perspective. What struck many people was just how much it was possible to learn from inscriptions. On the first night in Cairo, I told them a little bit about the hieroglyphic script so that they could look at the monument and tell who built it.
Oh, I'm always up to teach anybody anything that they're interested about. If they want to learn a little bit of Greek, some type of quick introduction, Latin, how do you read a papyrus manuscript, I'm more than happy to do that. One of the main reasons why alumni like going on these trips is because you get to learn about what's going on in these fields of study at your university now.
The Temple of Luxor is one which I know particularly well because I spent about 6 months working in the temple. So a highlight of the trip for me was to go back to show people what I'd done, to explain to them how we did our work. One comment I received from a participant in the tour, which pleased me a lot, was, "Thank you for bringing these stones to life." And if people feel that I've done that for them, then I think I've made a proper contribution.
I think these tours are special for the alumni because it's, yes, they were at Oxford once upon a time, and being there with somebody who may or may not give them fond memories of being with their tutors or their dons. I think it just comes down to that. It's a little bit nostalgic. You're not at Oxford, but you're back in the Oxford experience, but on holiday at the same time.